inequalities. Recommendations from session 4 are as follows: stop subsidizing fossil fuels, adapt to water scarcity by limiting flood irrigation and cultivation of water-intensive crops, establish early warning systems to reduce losses from natural disasters. Stunting can be addressed by providing safe drinking water, improving nutrition and hygiene. Adoption of a national adaptation plan of climate change must be prioritized. The fifth session was on industrial development and technological innovation. Key takeaways of the session are as follows: avoiding digitalization is no longer an option. It ties at the heart of all realms of development. It lies at the heart. Poor governance, low productivity, and a large underutilized youth remains key challenges. Policy and governance infrastructure is too cumbersome to attract investment. Local government efficiency is essential for economic development. Recommendations from session 5 are as follows: make Pakistan a tech-enabled economy, simplify one-window operation for attracting investors, streamline legal framework on tech-related issues, ensure reliable, affordable, and accessible internet services in all parts of the country, view the SEZs as a source of productivity rather than prized real estate for sale. Session 6 was on the future of comprehensive security in South Asia, which we just had a few moments ago. Here are the key takeaways. South Asian states are fraught with internal fault lines and interstate conflict. While SAARC summits have stopped, its secretariat and functional bodies are working. Connectivity is not an end in itself, but a means to the end of furthering national interest. Non-traditional threats often transcend national boundaries and require regional cooperation. Here are the recommendations from the session. Remain engaged with all South Asian countries at the policy and people-to-people levels. Revive SAARC, for which improvement in relations with India is key. Pursue regional connectivity as a prime national interest. Adopt regional approaches to non-traditional security threats. And sir, as I said in the beginning that we also had 2 working sessions, so I'm now going to present to you the key takeaways and recommendations of the 2 working sessions. The first one was on climate and human security. The key takeaways of the first working session are as follows: continuation of the Indus Waters Treaty suits Pakistan. Pakistan overuses water in irrigation. Cropping patterns are climate insensitive and yields per acre remain low. There is a general insensitivity toward climate change. The buzzword of building back better after disasters creates its own set of challenges for resource-constrained developing countries. Recommendations from the first working session were as follows: formulate policies and allocate funds for conservation of the existing water resources. Subsidize climate-smart agriculture instead of agricultural inputs and tube wells. Make energy and agriculture policies consistent. The international community should help developing countries prioritize better for responding to climate-related crises. Working session 2, sir, which was graced by the Special Assistant to the Prime Minister, Ambassador Tariq Fatmi. So here are the key takeaways of the working session 2. Contemporary global